everybody, Kevin Crouch here with KTX Transport. I want to let you know there is a warehouse here in Waxahachie, located just south of Dallas, with 45,000 plus square feet of space that can help you grow your business. During the pandemic, the supply chain issues that came up, the pressure to minimize your space, send employees home, it really put a lot of pressure on companies that made it hard for you to get your products where they need to go. KTX Transport has kept things moving. Whether it's internationally, over the water, or in the air, or domestically, over rail, in the air, truckloads, expedited services, you name it, Ship KTX can keep logistics moving for your company. Go to shipktx.com to learn more.
Hey Ellis County, Kevin Crouch here with Ellis County Weather, and it is Texas Country Reporter Festival time, and I've got the stars of the show themselves, Bob and Kelli Phillips. Thank you so much.
Stars? Did he say stars?
I think he said stars, but you know.
I mean, you're a bigger star than me. People, you know.
I don't know. The guy who does the weather is always the most popular guy at every television station. So
I'll say this. Ask me again tomorrow morning, you know, we see if it's raining or not.
Exactly.
I may not be so, positive in your book.
No, you promised me good weather for Saturday.
That's right. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. But it does look like we could have a little bit of weather involved, but overall, it looks like it's going to be a great day. So we have a lot of new folks in Ellis County and Waxahachie. So for those who may not have been for some time or maybe here for the first time, what can people expect tomorrow?
Well, let's see. We've got about almost 400 artist and craftspeople booths.
And about 35 food trucks.
Plus food
trucks. Both of those are about double from last year.
We've got 2 stages, music on stage all day long. We've got the Grown Local stage, which features talent from Ellis County, as well as some dance schools. And then on the main stage, you've got folks who have been featured on Texas Country Reporter. And then the biggie at 6 o'clock, Diamond Rio.
That's a free concert. Matter of fact, everything's free. The whole thing's free.
You can't beat that.
No.
I mean, it's awesome.
I don't know how.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except if you deliver good weather. This is on you. We're not the weather guys here.
Well, I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway. We'll see how it goes. And this is billed, if I remember correctly, as the largest single-day festival in Texas.
It is. Yeah.
We've got emergency management that is on the planning volunteer committee. And all of the resources shift to this area because we've got so many people gathered in one place.
The state of Texas several years ago said, oh, what's going on in Waxahachie? Oh, they're having this festival. That's a significant event because there are so many people concentrated right here on this one day. So they shift all kinds of state services to this part of the state just because of this festival.
And we have to file an emergency management plan.
Right.
Who figured?
That's a detail you don't think about.
We started off with a flatbed trailer for a stage, okay?
Wow.
And 26 years later, here we are.
Yeah.
So this is the 26th annual festival, but this is what the 50th year of the Texas Country Reporter?
That's right. We just passed our 50th birthday of the first episode of TCR, which was about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago today.
It was, yeah.
50 years and 3 weeks ago.
That's awesome. Well, what's crazy on that is that Ellis County Weather just a couple weeks ago, I think, celebrated, actually 2 weeks today, 7 years. So we're close to having birthdays right close to each other. So it was made to be. Well, I know that you guys are excited. I'm excited. I'm going to be in front of the Texas Theater down in the square area. So I'll be right next to KBEC, and we will be here to party with all of you. And you all know that I am working on my weight a little bit. So not that you should police me completely with all of the really good food that's going to be down here.
You're not going to the food trucks.
I'm going to be wearing a disguise as I go through the food, that kind of thing. So if
Halloween is close.
I'll get you in the back door of these places.
Well, there you go. Halloween, food trucks. I started at the wrong time.
Yes, you did.
I really timed that terribly. Well, the timing might be all the difference with the weather as we get through. Later today, we may see some more rain coming in. We actually had a nice break in the rain, and I understand you made that happen. So we definitely appreciate
we brought
that.
clear skies with us for mid-afternoon when we got here, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So the second part of the rain that we're watching is kind of like I mentioned this morning, the backside of that low pressure system coming through. We'll have to wait and see what that's going to be. The good news is that's not going to be all the noise and mess that we saw this morning. So no lightning and thunder and all that kind of mess. It might be a little bit wet for those football games tonight. We're still looking at possibly some chilly winds and some drizzly rain tonight, so be prepared for that. May not be the greatest night for the passing game out on the football field tonight.
But those guys love playing in the mud.
You know, and
Slip and slide, you know.
Or, well, and if you have turf, I don't know if you really have mud, but you have those little black things that get everywhere. I used to live in
Yes.
Yeah.
you know, and it seemed like when I was done marching, my feet were just filled with those little
beads.
whatever those
Yeah.
things are.
Yes.
But, so it may be a little bit soggy for those games tonight. Now, let's talk about tomorrow.
Okay.
What we're looking at and what I have been very nervous about when you and I were talking about how great the weather was going to be is some of that wraparound rain. And everybody wants to know, when is the rain going to stop?
Mm-hmm.
The trouble is sometimes it's hard to tell exactly when that's going to cut off because moisture likes to just hang around. So let's hope it's like today where it just clears out and it's just gone.
Boom.
Okay, look, this is my amateur time of predicting weather. Okay?
So you're not a meteorologist?
No.
But you're going to play one
I'm going to play one
now.
right now.
Okay.
Okay, so my thought is by 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning,
It's all
we're
over.
done with the rain. We may have a few clouds, but then the clouds will part, and about 1 o'clock, the sun will prevail, and it'll be perfect.
Folks, this is, I think you think that this is Kelly, but it's OB1 Kelly Noby is who it is. And she just happens, she knows, trust me, I hear it all day, every day. She tells me stuff and then it happens. So I don't know how it happens, but
I mean, it's going
I'm
to be a
gonna
little
trust
soggy
it. I'm
tonight
gonna
for
trust it.
setup, but just go with it.
And see, Bob was already one of my favorite people, and he just made a Star Wars reference. There's nothing. So what we're looking at is we have the Kelly model, which is saying about 4 a.m. I'm thinking that we may still see a little bit of drizzle and kind of light rain and that kind of thing as we're getting started in the morning. I think by the time we get to 10, 11, 12 o'clock, I think we're done with it.
and that's called the Bah Humbug model, right?
Well, yeah, realism is not always
We're going to give him a lot of grief for this.
I'm a real
You're the weather guy.
I'm a real buzzkill sometimes, so we'll see what happens. The good news is that Saturday afternoon looks like it's all out of here just in time for lunch, and those food trucks will be serving up that kind of stuff. And it's going to be cool out there, but get some warm food. Well, it's not going to be 100 degrees. There's nothing else you can ask for there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get some of that warm food out there, and then Sunday, it looks like we're warming up just a little bit with the upper 60s, partly cloudy skies. Overall, it's a great weekend, and we have desperately needed the rain. So overall,
Yes, we do.
are
Yes.
blessed in this situation, but I'm going to be rooting for your prediction there that, before we even wake up in the morning, it's out of here,
It's
it's
over
gone, we
here.
don't even have to worry about it.
No.
And then I'm going to be saying a prayer against yours. Okay.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I guess maybe we'll have to draw straws in the morning and see what happens there. But
It's dependent on whether you get a fried pie or not.
oh gosh, that's okay. Now I can't even think straight. That's just too much.
That just did it. Okay.
That just did it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you come to the Texas Country Reporter Festival. Stop by the Texas Theater and say hello to me. I'm working through a computer, right? So I'm looking into a camera. I don't get to meet a lot of you. So stop by, say hello, check out everything that the Texas Country Reporter Festival has to offer. Get here early because there's so much to see and you're going to want to take your time. And anything else you want to add there?
Yeah, everybody come out. It's all free. Bring your dog, bring grandma. It's, it's for everybody.
Well, Grandpa gets to come too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, if
good.
he wants to, yeah. He's probably watching college football.
Well, that's probably true too. That's probably true too. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys out there.